Hey everyone, this video is to help you create the storyboard assignment for this week. So the purpose of the storyboard assignment is for you to create a summary using images to summarize the most dangerous game. Typically, a storyboard assignment consists of you drawing 6 pictures that illustrate what happens in the most dangerous game and then providing a summary for each picture. Since we are not doing any handwritten assignments right now, we are going to do that in a Google Slides presentation. If you have been in school and in Google Classroom, you know what a Bitmoji Classroom is because some of your teachers are using them. So we're using the same process of creating a Bitmoji Classroom and applying that to an interactive storyboard. So what you need to do is think about the most dangerous game and then decide how you would summarize the most dangerous game if you were going to summarize it into 6 major points. So when you summarize something, if you watch a 30-minute TV show, you're not going to sit and summarize that TV show for 30 minutes. A 30-minute TV show might be summarized in 1 minute to 3 minutes. So that's the same principle with a short story. A 15-page short story can be summarized into 6 slides. So that's what you're doing today. So in the slides presentation that was created for you, you should have 6 blank slides. So what you're going to do is go to the first slide and you are going to click on Insert. And then you're going to click on Image and search from the web. So again, each slide in this presentation is going to illustrate what happened in the most dangerous game. So think about the story and tell me what happened from the beginning to the end, and you're telling me this based upon the 6 most important things that happened in the story. So at the beginning of the story, we know that Rainsford is on a yacht headed for a hunting trip with someone named Whitney, and then he falls off the boat. So that might be what you put in your first slide. So what you have to do is in the slide or in images, think about the background image that you want to put in the slide. So if we are on the ocean in a yacht, then I'm going to look up ocean background. So this background image would be great for someone at sea in a yacht or on a yacht. So once the image comes up, I'm going to click this and drag it over so that it fills up the entire slide. All right, so here is my background image for this slide. Now, Rainsford is on a yacht with his hunting partner, Whitney. So I want to represent that in the slide. So I'm going to go to Image again and click Search the Web. Now, how you search for images after you have put in your background image is going to be a little bit different. So once you discover what you want your background image to be, you want to place images on top of the background to illustrate what's happening. So to be able to put in another image to represent Rainsford or a yacht, you're going to put transparent in front of whatever search term you're searching for. So I'm going to search transparent ship image. Because if you put transparent in front of the search term you're looking for, then the picture that you pull up is going to just be the image. It's not going to be an image with a background, but the image itself. So sometimes you have to pick and choose. And if the images that pop up aren't what you want, you can click on or use another search term. So let's see if this is a transparent one. It's not. So I'm going to delete this image and look for another one. So insert image, search the web, and here are my options. So again, I'm looking for a transparent yacht. Let's see if this one works. Okay, so again, because we searched transparent, this image of the yacht is overlapped and in front of the ocean background. So now it looks as if this all goes together. And you can resize the image if you want to. All right, now I'm going to look for an image of a male character. That way I can start including Rainsford. And again, you might have to look up different search terms. You could look up transparent man. So we could use this guy and click on insert and put him on the boat, and he could stand for Rainsford. And again, you can click and you can drag images and resize the images so you can place them where you want them. So I'm going to put this guy on the boat. And once you have finished how you want the image or the slide to look to illustrate what's happening in the story, you're going to come down to the speaker's note and then summarize what is happening in the slide and in the story. The summary that goes in the speaker's note should be able to stand alone and be read alone and still be understood as a summary of the short story. So once you get all of your slides done, it should look something like this: a slide that represents your summary of the story. And remember, you're doing this in 6 parts. And then a summary in the speaker's notes that describes what happens in the story as well. So again, you have a blank slide. You search for an image. And the image you search for depends on how you want to summarize the story. So let's look for a jungle background. Or you could look for a forest background. So any of these images could work. Depending on how you want to tell your story. And remember, and again, this one wouldn't be extremely great to use because Rainsford is on an island with Xeroth. So this would not be an island. And then remember, Rainsford comes upon Xeroth's mansion. So you could search for transparent mansion. This looks like something Xerox would live in. And then click insert and see if it's transparent and can overlap. And it does, which this is a haunted one. Xerox would be a little more luxurious. And then you put it in your image. So also, whenever you are doing images, remember, you can right click it and press on order and send the image forward or backward to overlap or to layer certain images. So use that tool as well if you need to. And you are graded based upon your creativity and how well you use the element. So the more images you include in a slide to help you summarize the story, the better your grade will be. And remember, you're doing this in 6 different points, and each point gives, or each slide gives a summary of what happens in the story. So think about the short story and what are the 6 most important things someone needs to know to be able to understand it.